como anciano.
The Faith Walker arrives just as Hermora foretold.
Qué guapo, tío.
Old Rejad saw your coming in the tides. Hermora wished this one to greet you here. So it is that our fates cross paths. What is it you seek? Old Rejad has seen Old Remora, but that does not mean your quarry has not been here. There is change in the air, a change that began long ago. Old Rejad knows you should seek the blessing of the chief. Visit the nearby shrines of beloved John and Jod. Pay your respects. In days of old, we Khajiit would pray to the twins to bless our paths with moonlight and sugar. Perhaps it will be so again. The shrines are here in this courtyard. Old Rejad can tell. You have a long journey ahead of you, Fatewalker. You will need the blessings of the Two Moons. Return. You stand in the Temple of the Two Moons path. Long ago, Dune was a kingdom guided by moon priests and scholars. To this day, no man's... They are followers of Molag. There was a time when Rejad would have driven them away from this place. Now, old Rejad knows it is for another to cleanse the temple. He would... This place is just a stop along your path, Fatewalker. What you ultimately seek is not here. But do not despair. Old Rejad thinks you have...
Vale.
spirits favor you, Fate Walker. Audrejad sees your path clearly now. Yes. Though the twins remain silent, their light shines upon the path. For those who know how to see it. Audrejad understands now why the tide you seek an unraveling fate, yes? This one now realizes that means examining an event from long ago. Hermora wishes you to see a memory trapped in the stone of this place. Yet, how could we do such a thing, Audrejad wonders? A thing blessed by the Tide Watcher himself. Audrejad was never one to deal in relics of any origin. Still, if that is its purpose, then use your relic here. Let us see what it shows.
The first main has shown us a new path. This temple is to be raised. So commands Rita Ridata.
No! This shrine is under Boethra's protection. Let this serve as a warning. Why does Boethra want this temple to remain intact, sisters? Do not question the warrior of the East and West, my sisters. Now, back to Dokren.
Interesting. Audrejad is an expert concerning those days. Strife consumed all of elsewhere when the cult of Riddlethar spread like a storm across the sands. One could say Boethra died in that time. The Riddlethar kicked sand over old beliefs. Manikaji turned away from Boethra. The warrior of the East and West was abandoned. Only a Dokrin temple was her worship preserved, though the monks there fell too in time. The fate you follow was knitted there. Audrejad sees it now. Hermora wished you to relive that old memory, so this one could tell you of Boethra. Your quarry's path leads to Dokrin. Now, so does yours. Rejad will mark the place on your map.
¿Y ahora?
Good quality there.
Your path leads to Dokrin Monastery, Faith Walker. You can find it.
Pero no sé, tío. A ver. Vamos a caer aquí. Vale.
they do for fun around here?
Hi, Elf Cook.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that. the next one.
Oh.
Oh, nice. What did you find?
expected, our paths have once more come together. Enter the portal, Proxy. Why would Torvasad seek out a shrine to Boethia? Wait, up above. Torvasad is here.
Ah, Mora's champions. I expected to run into you eventually. Boethia's blade, Abolisher, is mine now. The first of the 3 relics I require is in my hands. Soon, Prince Ethelia will be restored. I hope you are there to witness her glory.
A relic of Boethia? One moment, Proxy. We should speak. Torvasad departed and took Boethia's blade with him. If only we arrived sooner. Yet perhaps we were not meant to stop him here. Fate often takes many turns before it reaches its destination. I wish I knew why he wanted the relic, though. Hermaeus Mora requires you to make that decision without his guidance, Proxy. Torvasad disturbed fate in 3 different locations. The one who knows must have a reason for instructing us to visit each one. Your choice, Proxy. Hermaeus Mora made it clear that we are to be guided by the decisions you make without undue prompting from him or me. But our work is not complete until we discover what Torvasad... Excellent. In the interest of hastening our investigation of these perturbations, a physical translocation of... An Ayleid ruin? Interesting. Do you perceive the threads of fate? The threads mark Torvasad's
So much to report, I don't know where to start.
Well now, perhaps my luck is changing for the better. A fellow adventurer? The name's Baragon, friend. I could use a hand. I'm on the trail of a group known as the Recollection. I'm not sure what they're after in these ruins, but they're an elusive lot. Something between a secret society, a mercenary company, and a cult. I caught wind of people disappearing, and I think they're involved. Dangerous quarry. But you look like you know what you're doing. It's strange that my pursuit of the Recollection and your hunt for Torvasad led us both to these old ruins. That does give me an idea, though. I propose we work together. There are more Recollection here than I care to tangle with by myself. But maybe we can get some answers together. I overheard a Recollection mage named Endigor mention a hidden shrine in the ruins. Something about a waterfall in the Flesh Gardens. Not the most pleasant appellation, but maybe we should start there. It's somewhere to the north. It seems to be I heard rumors about me? Well, it was years ago.
No. Wrong conjugation again. Why can't I figure this out? If you're trying to sneak up on me, you have some competition. These flying books, sometimes in pairs. Tedrini headed to explore the Flesh Gardens. Once the wards broke, I sent Behilid.
Cracked acorns. I don't like the look of these statues. Watch your step in here, friend. Let me help. Look, is that a door behind the waterfall? Recollection is here, all right. Be ready for trouble.
Stand against us.
Over here, friend.
Focus your mind. Stay with me. I hope I was of some assistance.
Un boss final. Vale, vale, vale.
Though the relic he sought wasn't here, he left me to deal with you.
Follow my lead.
This fight is far from over.
I can assist you. As I thought. Must be out of practice. What's that on the floor? Looks like we found the recollection. Or may I see? According to the something unusual.
forge is no longer safe. We must move the lamp.
But where can we hide the relic?
I know a cave to the north. The lamp should be safe there once we apply the appropriate spell.
Was that a memory from the Merethic era? Never mind that. Who's this high elf?
I am Laramel, little wood elf. I assume from what we saw in that memory that Torvasar did not find what he was looking for.
I'm in your service.
A strange vision. They were worried about the Aelids, but there haven't been Aelids here in centuries upon centuries. Speaking of strange, it looks like we've gained a new companion. I assume you know that, High Elf. I see. Well, since it looks like the recollection is working for him, I guess I'm looking for Torvasard now too. There are plenty of recollections skulking about in Westweald. I'll meet you there if you run short of other leads. Nature's luck to you too, friend. I have a feeling...
Let us speak, Proxy. Curious. There was a relic of Azura here. A lamp. No doubt the mages who removed it feared this place would be sacked by the Alessians. A memory preserved since the early First Era. I wonder what... We must determine what awaits us at the final site. Twice now the threads of fate have led us to a Daedric prince's shrine. I imagine we will find a third such shrine there. The question is whether Torvasard has found another relic or not. Good. Allow me to create another portal to speed our journey. It appears we are in a race against... Daedric energy lingers in this place, tangled with threads of unraveling fate. Torvasard was here. Follow the threads of fate, Proxy. I shall cast about for any other side. lead us to an abandoned shrine. There must be something here. Fascinating. That ancient book stirred up a memory. Use the Econier to examine it, Proxy. This nebulous...
The Tribunal's ordinators hold our brethren. We need the skein of secrets to free them.
But the skein is lost. We must beseech the Lady of Whispers for help.
Then let us adjure.
Nothing. Fate seems to be fighting back. I wonder how much of that is because of you.
Torvasad, talk to Fate's Chosen. Tell us what this is all about.
Fate's Chosen? How presumptuous a title Hermaeus Mora has bestowed upon you. The Prince of Fate is using you, mortal. Long ago, he and his allies inflicted a terrible wrong on my prince. Now he hopes you can stop me from undoing that damage. How can a mere mortal understand the convolutions of oblivion? Prince Ethelia, the Prince of Paths, Mistress of the Untraveled Road, Fate Changer, the Dark Reflection, the Last...
La princesa esta de Italia, la que sale en la nueva expansión. La verdad que el lore está guapísimo. Está muy guapo.
Hermaeus Mora convinced other Daedric princes to conspire against Ethelia. He played upon their fears of the unknown. None of them understood the gift of choosing what is to be. They all turned against my prince. Revenge? No. That is for my prince to mete out. I am a scion of Ethelia, and my ancient purpose is to restore her to power. To undo what the cowardly princes did to her. And the very relics they used against Ethelia will help me find her. My father's skein of secrets. Don't bother looking. It isn't here. It seems Mephal's alien worshippers locked it away in some vault beneath Westweald long ago. No matter. The skein would help, but I'll find another way to reach my prince. And you believe Mora? Stand aside, mortal. I will not be swayed from my purpose.
A skein of secrets, used to defeat Ethelia long ago. I cannot help but wonder what became of it. Come, Proxy, let us speak. As I thought, this is about ancient relics. Torvasad believes they can lead him to Ethelia, the Forgotten Prince. But I do not yet see how he hopes to make use of them. A good question. I find it interesting that Torvasad was not satisfied with only one relic. He wanted to recover 3. A blade associated with Boethia, a lamp from a shrine of Azura, and a skein created by Mephala. I wonder... These princes are known as the Good Daedra in Dunmer tradition. Long ago, they often allied with each other to guide and protect the people of Morrowind. I doubt that is a coincidence. I am not sure. It might prove useful to consult with someone better versed in ancient dark elf religion than I am. Fortunately...
Laramil, you returned. But I know that look. What's wrong?
Torvasard once more moves against Apocrypha. He seeks to restore the Forgotten Prince. I'll let our friend explain.
I finally resolved to see the world beyond Necrom. With some assistance from Laramil, of course. Then Hermaeus Mora called her away again. I'm glad to see you're still helping her, friend. Did I hear correctly? Torvasard has returned? What I know about Daedric princes and relics, I learned at Laramil's side. If she doesn't know what it means, I can't add much more. The good Daedra haven't been widely worshipped in Morrowind for ages. How do you think they're involved? I've never heard any such story, but Holomeon Monastery is just... Go on ahead. I just need a moment to...
Back in the saddle. How can I help? Another find for your pack. Never get tired of that sound.
It's sealed.
Craig, to think
I
I'd
suppose we
see
could
this one day.
knock?
We have no time for this. I shall open a portal.
No need for that. The Golden Eye foretold your coming. Welcome.
The Abbot! Forgive our intrusion, and listen to what our friend has to say.
Greetings, champion. The Golden Eye, Hermaeus Mora himself, spoke to me in a dream. He told me you were coming here. I am Andor Indoril. It is my honor to serve as abbot and historian of this monastery. Only this once, which is why I thought it best to listen. So long as you promise not to harm any monks nor remove any tomes without permission, you may explore the monastery freely. I know of a few blades sacred to Boethia, but the Holomean library... Ah, I just sent your friends to the library. It's down the stairs to your right.
Look, the Ecolair has something to show us. They have led us here.
Secrecy is everything. Yet, we must leave something behind in the event that we fail.
Even if we succeed, the network again may arise some long tomorrow from now.
Brother Mora will not allow that to happen. But I agree. We should leave instructions here for those who come after.
That, those devout priests offered themselves so their princes could meet in secret. We must find the gate they used. It could be the access to Apocrypha Torvasad is seeking. Torvasad said the relics would help him find Athelia. He must believe they will lead him to a gate to Apocrypha or the final glyphic in the mythos. We need to find the gate. The course of fate is never. We are in a monastery.
Well met, Sarah. We receive so few visitors here at home. I am...
You must be. You're a few centuries too late for that, my friend. There was once a great shrine by that name near Sadrith Moram, but it was destroyed long ago. Dragged beneath the sea. Not a trace. Some legends say Hermaeus Mora angered Molag Bal and Vivek by spying on their secret liaison. As punishment, Mora's shrine was removed from this land, and no more were permitted to be built. Well, I doubt it's a literal account of events, but the end...
Curious. I sense a powerful arcane aura surrounding you. You carry something rarely seen on this mortal plane. It reeks of the black arts of oblivion. Wondrous. May I see it? Fascinating. A relic crafted by the Golden Eye himself. Few mortals have ever laid up. Worship implies the subject of one's devotion desires adulation. Hermaeus Mora is beyond such vanity. Ah, the fabled shrine of Anud Nabia. Some say the disaster occurred after the birth of the tribunal, but I think it happened in the Merethic era. If it still stands, it would be along the shore to the north. Perhaps your relic can help you locate it.
I overheard your conversation, Proxy. Anud Nabia is just to the north of here. Get...
Here we go. could be helpful. We're still standing. Be proud of that.
Oh, Proxy. Just in time. Use the Echamir and see if some lingering memory can lead us to the shrine.
Prince of Gods caused the sea to swallow this ancient city. Hermora's temple now lies beneath the waves.
Then that is where we must go. Methala, Lady of Whispers, take this mortal shell.
Boethia, I call upon you. Dark warrior, let me bear you to the conclave of princes.
Obviously, Anudnabia's lost shrine sunk into the sea ages ago. A submerged shrine. The priests allow their princes to possess them and waded into the water. Ha! I know where to find the shrine.
This is incredible. Look at us, strolling along the seabed like it was a street in Necrom.
Stay alert and move straight ahead, both of you. And watch out for any large predatory sea life.
Up ahead, I think I see the shrine.
My blade is yours.
Boethiah's blade led me to this portal. The path to the mythos. Apocrypha's heart. Only those bearing the essence of Azura, Boethia, or Mephala can access this portal. The gate recognizes Boethiah's blade. Now I can return to the mythos and find my prince at last.
A permanent portal to the mythos. I did not know such a thing existed.
Chosen of fate, hold. We must speak.
The one who knows is here. Speak with him, Proxy.
Tovazar proves surprisingly resourceful. I created this gate to admit none but the mortal vessels of my allies to Apocrypha. Yet the relic of Boethia he carries, Tovazar, has breached the mythos, the heart of my realm. Twice before he found his way to Oblivion, holding part of the secret he seeks. Only one part remains sealed. You must stop him from reaching. I created this gate, and I command it still. Behold, you are the chosen of fate. This task is appointed to you, not by me, but by the demands of causality and consequence. If I try to stop Torvisar, I will fail. You, however, always have a chance. That is the nature of mortals. Now, go.
The mythos of Apocrypha. Heart of Hermaeus Mora's domain. Torvasad is somewhere ahead of us.
Laramil's amulet can protect us both.
The current of fate shall revitalize you. Feel the current of fate flow through you.
Prince Athelia's scion requires Clan Shardborn's power.
Get back, team.
Let the rest of fate restore your strength.
the foundations of Apocrypha, my brothers and sisters.
He found the last glyphic.
The last glyphic and the final secret. I must know what happened to Prince Ethelia.
Defeated Prince Ethelia. Now we must all forget our victory.
Forget? Why should I forget how I took this mortal shell and trapped Ethelia with my skein?
Azura and I did our part with these vessels of flesh. And the lamp, and Abolisher.
Listen, my fellow princes. The Lord of Fate is right. Imprison Ethelia in your mythos, Mora. Then erase all memory of her existence.
Imprisoned by cowards. Abandoned by betrayers. But I remember. And I know how to free my prince. Away, alone for millennia. I will free my prince and restore. After roaming oblivion and none for ages, tormented by the question I could not even frame. This is my answer! I did not forget my prince! I do not understand. Where is Prince Ethelia? If she escaped, why did she not contact me? I know. This is no trick. Do you see? Prince Ethelia has escaped. She freed herself from this prison, or was freed by some hand other than mine. Perhaps the simple act of remembering restored her power. Prince Ethelia is the mistress of the untraveled road. She could be anywhere. Perhaps she will be drawn to places or things she knew before her craven foes locked her away. Yes, that must be right. And I know what I must do. I still have a task to do. I need to find my prince, help her, restore her to the power that is hers by right. And there are other scions out there. I remember them too now. Mortal. Fate's chosen. I expect...
A fate forged the moment Torvasad opened the first glyphic and began to remember. Return to the Mythos Vault, mortal. We must speak. master of the tides of fate. I perceive everything that may come to pass. Yet, I cannot say I did not lie, chosen of fate. Nor was I mistaken. I told you what you needed to know to avert catastrophe, and catastrophe has been averted. For this spire was never Aetheria's prison. Being forgotten was. The moment Torvasad finally remembered his prince, its power to hold Aetheria began to wane. Now, new paths form before us. Some lead to survival. A question we all must ponder. Aetheria and her Ilkar, unseen. I cannot perceive their actions, nor can I share what I surmise, lest I unduly affect the course of events. Take counsel with Laramil the Wise, and wait for a new path to open.
Prince Athelia has escaped her prison, yet reality persists. And Torvasad understood events no better than we do. As I have seen time and time again, the machinations of Oblivion are far beyond mortal comprehension. So I heard. And he did not send us to pursue Torvasad. It appears that the next step we take must be our choice. We should return to Nirn, regroup, and follow the advice of the one who knows. That fact has not escaped me, Proxy. Torvasad spoke of restoring his lost realm. Miramor, he called it. And he thought that Athelia would return to places that were familiar to her. Let us return to Grotwood and confer with your friend Baragon. I am relieved to observe the perpetuation of the macrocosm. Our reality has not unraveled yet. For now we must wait and watch. Eventually I shall notice Torvasad's passing in the threads of fate. Then I shall send for you, Proxy. For now, yes. From things Torvasad said, I expect we will
El
find
siguiente
you
paso es la
soon.
expansión.
I shall confer with Baragon about the area and alert you when you are needed. Thanks to you, even though Athelia is free, we still have a chance to preserve our world.
Una cuota.
Prince Athelia, the Forgotten Prince. The prince that Hermaeus Mora so feared that he imprisoned her and erased her from existence. Now she is free and Torvasad searches for her. I suspect we will see signs of their activity before too long. First, I must return Gadain to Necrom. He must watch over Morrowind, of course.
You interested in...
There's a sweet shop around here? Let's take a look.
Shameful. This is not the domain we were promised.
All this way and for nothing.
As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Everett, our most important god.
Nice to get off my feet.
Así que el lore sigue con la expansión que ha salido hoy para PC, pero sale en consola el 18 de julio. Y ya la tengo comprada, así que habrá que seguirla. Pinta muy guapo. Así que nada. Adiós y hasta la próxima. Adiós.